Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? Are you guys excited? Of course you are. I'm answering that question for you. You are absolutely excited or you wouldn't be here, because I know you all have extremely productive lives with plenty to do, and you wouldn't be caught dead spending several hours of your free Saturday, I don't know, wasting time on Twitter, like debating topics with people who have no relevance, you know, talking about industry things that might... Who would do that? Certainly not me. I've got better stuff to do. It's been a very interesting weekend. How do I know it's been an interesting weekend? I'm looking at my trending topics Twitter, and Mega Man is above the killing of a chef, and that is above hashtag baby fur. So, fucking United States is wildin' today. I don't want to know how those three things are related. I don't know, Mega Man's chassis kind of makes it look like he's wearing a diaper. Maybe he killed Cutman, and Cutman was actually working at a 5-star restaurant in New York. I think that should become a new writing prompt when we go to National, what was it, NaNoWriMo? National Novel Writer Month or something like that. Every day of November, you need to look at the top 4 trending hashtags or phrases on Twitter, and you need to write a short story that incorporates all 4 of those. So today's specifically would be Baby Fur, Platinum Games, Mega Man, and Dead Chefs. That is your assignment for today. Well, today should be a relatively shorter stream. Excuse me. Apparently, I was supposed to do a very rare twofer during the previous episode, but we got so caught up with basically recreating the entire plot of Inside Out with the judge's brother's head that we ate up more time than we expected. But I have been advised, well, you know what, instead of telling you what other people told me, why don't we have you hear from them themselves? Let's get our cast in here. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Bonjour.
So I was told that we should not expect to do a double thing today. We are doing just the one, and as soon as we see that to be continued, it actually means to be continued.
Hi. Yes.
Very
Jawohl.
yes.
I
Make
will
sure you got your.
say,
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just wanted to let you know that we do have 2 volunteers, 1 more for Valerie. I did not know if it counted for the episodes, and I should have checked with you. Sorry. If we want the previous Valerie or we want a new Valerie.
I think we will see if anyone claims it first. If they don't claim it, then the original Valerie has first dibs on returning. And if they don't claim it, then we will open it up to anybody.
Okay. And secondly, we have a volunteer role for a bailiff.
Oh, so we've got Valerie and then 1 bailiff?
Yes.
Bailiff could be either gender?
Any gender they want to be.
Okay, so let me see. Points. There we go, channel points. So you heard me, or you heard her chat. We have 2 volunteer roles today. We need someone to step in for Valerie. And we have how many lines for the bailiff?
1, I believe.
1. 1 line for
1
the
line
bailiff.
for each.
So if you are cool with spending those points, go for it. Otherwise, I will assign it to one of you if I have to. But
Cool.
that option is open right now. We are looking for 1 female and 1 any gender, or I'm sorry, female presenting and 1 any gender for today's volunteers, and you can claim those anytime you want.
Sorry, continue on your thoughts.
There's not really anything to think about. Go buy Dicey Dungeons. It's $2 on Nintendo Switch right now. Comes with a free expansion up to level 60 and the award-winning DLC Dicey Sword.
I literally, in the middle of your stream last night, it's like 1 a.m., booted up my Switch and got it. I just had to. It looked like so much fun.
How many episodes have you done so far?
I was working today, and now I'm here, so, I mean, it might be the kind of thing to keep me up a couple hours after we're done.
Which floor is it that has, like, the hyperactive Bob? Is that floor 4 or floor 5? 6 is the boss. It's the only one that goes... It's, like, much faster. No one knows? No one's good enough to get that far? Oh, wait. Wait, Color, talk.
What up?
Okay, I can hear you. I can't hear Heidi anymore.
Oh, Heidi, you okay?
Hey, remember when I said...
Hi! Hi, am I not here?
There you go.
Oh,
you're there. You're there. You weren't
there.
coming in. Your thing was
Hey,
lighting up, but we couldn't hear
Have I
you.
disappeared?
Oh, I think your mic might be picking up things and it's lighting up even though...
Oh,
we're
sorry,
not-
what was that?
Oh, no. The delay is much worse now.
Oh no.
Yeah, even my other computer does that. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm also munching on the side, so I'm not sure if it's picking that up.
Well, it's probably that. We were just concerned because we've had cases where people lit up and then we couldn't hear them and we didn't know what was going on, so... Me?
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm
Really?
munching
No
on grapes
one-
and cheese.
No one claiming Val and the bailiff. All right.
Wow.
Okay. Who was our Val last time?
Double checking. that.
Aurelius?
I think it was
Aurora
Aurelius,
or
yes,
something?
correct.
King
Yeah,
Aurelius
Aurora.
was Valerie?
Aurora something. Aurora's... Auroria Lunastia.
Auroria Lunestia. If you are in chat, this is your first call if you would like to claim the Val volunteer. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I am exhausted.
Auroria going once?
I'm exhausted after doing perfectly legal things.
Perfectly legal.
Stay hydrated. Hua, you can redeem the points if you'd like, and you can absolutely take the volunteer role.
Yeah.
Going twice for Aurora Lunestia, or Ara Lunestia. I feel bad. We're past our prime. We've jumped the shark. We're a dying
No.
breed.
No one wants to live dub anymore?
No one. It's the voice acting realm is closed off. It's like when hell runs out of souls. There's just no room. You gotta wait till it's like a Chuck E. Cheese with like 5 birthday parties going on at the same time. You gotta wait till voice actor dies before someone else can take their place.
Is that how that works?
Yes, it is.
Oh god.
Now we're still figuring out the mechanics. Like, do we have someone voice match the voice actor that died? Is it just first to go, first to come in? Is it first come, first serve? Do we have like a proper audition? And like, if you are able to play that actor's voice range better than they could, then you get the job? I'm not sure. King says no one wants to work anymore.
Aww.
See, that's the difference, King. Work is typically paid. This is volunteer.
I was gonna say, you're only getting paid?
Of course I'm getting paid. You guys are... Oh, that's right. Oh my god. I've owed the mods payment for like 2 days at this point. Well,
I
Color,
need to send you a shitpost meme.
that's right.
Oh, shoot.
You have so much time to send me shitposts. All right, final call for Aurora Lunestia. In the meantime, I am opening up for anyone, even if you have already volunteered. If you would like to play Valerie or the one-line bailiff, you can spend the points now, even if you have already gone.
Valerie's also one line.
Oh, Val's also one line. If you would like to burn 7,500 of your hard-earned points to speak one line that will be used to judge you for the rest of your time in this community, there has never been a better time to fill your life with regrets. Wow. Wow.
Heck, I'll do it. You guys are cowards.
Jad, let's go!
Yay, Jad is Jad!
Who the fuck is Color Bruise?
Who the hell is Color Bruise? I've never heard of her.
All right, Jad, get in here.
Wait, do we know if Color Brews is part of the Discord yet? Do they have to like fill out the intro and?
You know, they failed the intro paragraph so many times that I just let the mods know that based on how incapable they were of reading the rules, I doubted they would be a problem to the community. So I just had them let in on a technicality.
I'm helping.
Oh, very accommodating. Gotcha.
What's up, Jad?
Welcome, Jad.
Jad?
Jaddy? Jaddy? Jiggity Jad? Jalapeno?
Jalapeno?
Jalapeno? Uh-oh. Jang goes the trolley. Chad?
Yeah, can you hear me?
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey!
What's
Let me get my
up?
microphone real quick.
Yeah, you're good. And it looks like your voice is right within the right range, too, so I don't have to make any adjustments. Should I assume that you are going to be voicing our bailiff today?
You're free to take Valerie if you want.
If you want. Oh, they're starstruck. They don't know what to say.
Uh-oh.
I know. Being in the presence of.
Mornal.
Alright, sorry, what was that? I'm doing something real quick.
That's it, we're already
Damn it, I was gonna
past your line.
fucking
You
do
missed
that
your chance.
joke.
No,
I was
you're
gonna be like,
good.
me?
Jad, which volunteer role were you interested in taking? Are you doing the female presenting Val, or did you want to voice the bailiff?
The bailiff.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Color Brews, do you want to be Val, or do you just want to sit there and look pretty?
Can I do both?
No.
¿Por qué no los dos?
No.
Oh.
One or the other.
Because,
Wow.
listen, Val is ugly on the inside, so...
Fine, I'll take Val then. At least she matches me.
Alright, so we've got that picked.
All right.
Anything else? Go ahead.
You need to double check Jad's, Tez's, and I believe Slicer's voices to make sure
Okay.
they work.
Jad, say Jad, say something real quick.
Yeah, alright.
You're good? You're good?
You hear me?
Tez, go ahead and say something.
Hello.
You're a little bit quiet. Let me
You're a
bump.
little quiet.
Yeah. I've already got you at 200. So if you can move up just a little bit, you'll be good. But
Yep.
Perfect.
Not a problem.
Slicer.
Oh, hello there.
Perfect. Very good.
How's this?
It works. I just want to make sure that people are able to hear you. Val is a blob.
Oh, of course.
Heck yeah. So yeah, tonight should be relatively easy. Should be a shorter stream, I imagine, unless I happen to do the exact opposite of what I did last time and just become the dumbest person on earth. I don't know if if I do have a candle showcase, it'll be when I'm actually streaming so I can show it on cam. But is there anything else before we do our rigmarole color?
Actor's disclaimer
Actor's disclaimer. Oh, right.
on stream.
Hold on. I should fix one more thing. I need to remember how to get it to, if I do chat mic, and then I gotta remember how to get it so it shows what all of you are saying, not just what I'm saying.
Get that up.
Output device music. Let me see if I change it to music. Does it give me the option? It does not. So what if I do... Hold on. Input device. Chat mic. Does it not do broadcast stream mix? Okay. I think I did this somehow. I think I did this in system. Okay. And now if I set that to system... It doesn't do that. It does broadcast stream mix. Oh my god. This is so painful. Color, go ahead and say something.
Hello.
Nope, not coming in. Okay, what did I set it to? I hate how it switches between these. All right, what is something that it will take for both? Maybe if I do game? Why are these not? None of these are the same. Well, chat mic, broadcast stream mix, digital audio interface. What the hell? Communication sample microphone array. I feel like it let me set to something. Okay, that didn't work. No, that does work. Okay, go ahead and say something. Okay, now it's not picking up anymore. Cool. Oh, it's so fun. All right, I think I know. I might know what I'm doing here. If we want to do system, We'll do broadcast stream mix, and then I think I set properties on this to system. Okay, that's the game. All right, so we do music, and then we set that to music. Go ahead and talk.
Ay, qué paña. Ay, qué paña.
An actual word.
Okay, sorry.
Beans.
There we go. We got it to work.
Yay!
There we go. All right, I just had to set the Discord VC to the same output as Discord, and then that got picked up on the broadcast streaming. It's a whole bunch of hullabaloo, but it worked, and that's all that matters. But, all right, Color, if you'll take it away from me.
All right, hello everyone. We are here to have fun, but also want to have a clean live dub. So please do not force the funny. The funny will happen naturally. Do not talk over people who are speaking their lines. Quipping is okay, only if your character is referenced to or is on screen. If your character is not on screen or not being referenced to, please refrain from talking. We have mute buttons and push to talk for good use. And if you cannot judge yourself, then we will judge you for you. So we are not afraid to mute you if we see excessive noise on your end. All right? Cool. That doesn't mean that you can't shitpost. Shitposting is great. Also, fan artists, you are also allowed to shitpost.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So is there any questions or comments from folks in the cast before we get started? Nothing?
Nope.
The silence speak volumes.
No is also an answer.
Chirp, chirp,
Ba
chirp.
ba booey.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. All right. Well, then thank you everyone for tuning in. Let's have a nice breezy evening and get back to playing our very cheap Dicey Dungeons $2 game off of Nintendo Switch eShop. Welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Episode 4, Part 1-2, Final Drop Remix. I've done this joke before. It doesn't matter. Let's get going. Begin! February 16th, 1:14 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 4.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, the stream broke. I can't see a word that's going on.
Oh, it broke?
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up, except for when I was frozen for 2 seconds.
Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime.
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past.
Obstacle?
Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
Motive, huh?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information. Right.
What we need the most is information about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student, a female college student, studying literature. And one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody, and I never lie.
Mr. Falls. In that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day.
Taz, if
And
there's a way
night,
to-
'cause,
if there's a way to
you know.
move in a little closer, chat says you're getting quiet again. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I just saw that.
This picture, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute.
So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Ah, sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
True, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Your girlfriend? Huh?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious?
The girl. Let her go!
Shut up! Come closer, and I kill her!
Sorry, but you are not going to get the chance.
The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first, I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Wrong! No protect sister. Valerie betray me. Betray us!
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel.
Oh boy. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas and that's skeeving me out.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia said? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million diamonds. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective.
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing. Alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
Yeah, but that woman... That woman, Valerie, she did it for real. She shooted me for real, me and Dahlia. I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jumped in river.
Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence.
I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me!
That man, Terry Falls, he killed her! He threw her off a bridge! He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below!
These 5 years, all I wonder is why? 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 Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forget what she looks like. So I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all.
So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over.
Mine too.
Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No, really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day, on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Whoa, wait a minute.
Chad?
You can come back in now. We're about ready to go.
Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
They never found her?
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia, my teen angel.
Oh, good God.
Your teen angel? How old was she anyway?
I'd rather not say, but if I had to make an approximation, I would believe 14.
Oh, God. I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man. Angels these days.
Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really?
It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeves now.
You bet.
The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron's hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it.
February 16th, 1:49 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
You're a brave young lady.
Not this again.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is...
What are you talking about?
My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
Certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
Motive, huh? I figured that's what I'd have to establish next.
Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes. Of course. I think.
Ah, you're still acting as tame as a kitten, kitten.
Mr. Armando.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots. is the mark of a pro.
Or if you're Rem.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Or don't, I'm okay with that too.
Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Oh, of course! Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why... I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
I see! You're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
It looks like this witness is a real professional. Took a page out of my book, eh?
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her. Click! She lights right up.
Very well then, let's hear what the witnesses have to say. Or the witness, sorry.
Melissa Foster's history.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Oh my god.
You okay?
Can
You
you...
alright?
Everything all right?
Oh,
Judge down.
The judge is dead. I move for a
Oh,
guilty verdict
no!
immediately.
It's because of the raid. Hello, North Dog.
Hello?
Hello?
Hang on.
You're
Norf du
good.
Bork. Norf du Sap.
My...
Just have another head empty moment. Got some music playing in there.
Guess so. I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
Oh, he's alive. We have to continue. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Indeed. Oh, did that not pick up? Uh-oh.
I heard you.
Yeah, I heard it as well.
Okay, alright.
You know what's happening.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
There he go.
You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
you bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case. So what country were you living in then?
We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed,
It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification.
What kind of sob story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details? Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in?
Objection! Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here.
Look, Sprout.
What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case.
I've lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Hawthorne.
Yes, I think we've established that point.
Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you've just stated to the official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge. Naturally, I didn't know either the victim or defendant.
You didn't know either person. Are you certain of that?
Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Oh, well, that can't be helped.
Why is he... I would ask why he's just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth, but I know why.
First time you saw either of them was when they were on that bridge, yeah?
Yes, it really was a coincidence.
So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing.
You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold, yet romantic gloominess.
Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
Objection! The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. All that matters is that she is a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you. She's really gone too far.
Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice here.
I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive. Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car.
Well, that's...
Objection! Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh, really? And why is that?
The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that at that time an officer showed her this photo.
That seems like a rather serious mistake.
That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
That's not fair.
that wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day.
A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such a deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
Objection! My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man.
this is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? Your Honor, what the witness said just was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony.
The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer, and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point.
No, that's not why
Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
What do you mean by lucky?
Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like you said...
Then you yourself might have been killed.
That would have been a terrible loss for this world.
It looks like you pressed too hard this time, kitten.
Damn it. Mr. Armando.
Keep looking around you, and you're gonna lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk.
You knew about that incident? Well, weren't you out of the country until the year before last?
Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about his whole history.
So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right? Oh, that's not.
Yes.
I can't let her get away with these lies.
Listen to me. She's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow you're just gonna have to get her to show the court her true self. Sheesh.
Okay. So my immediate thought was anytime there's a I have no reason, never, always, whatever, that's the most obvious one. But of course they had this one added to the testimony. And then they also have this added to the testimony. So there's 3 potential ones. I don't think the white scarf one matters at all. I think I either need to show that there's a reason she hurt a police officer, or more likely, there's gonna be some piece of evidence here that shows that she knows the defendant or the victim. So that's where she met Val. Oh, there we go. This super obvious. Wait. Written by the victim. Okay. Yes.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
I'm sorry, but I think the only thing out of place here is that pointer finger of yours.
That could very well be.
Here, take this penalty and try thinking things through again.
What?
What's the problem? Pointer fingers are made for pointing.
Hold on! I didn't know.
You went the whole last time with no penalties.
Oh my god. It's a fucking technicality. It's just because the victim may know her, that doesn't mean she knows. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, photo of the trunk of Fall's car. Okay, so that Melissa Foster took the witness's photo with this as a timer function. Okay. Valerie's younger cis victim, the kidnap murder. Police officer. Okay. I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Bridge unchanged for 5 years. Okay. tunnels at that bridge. Okay. If it's because I needed to present this on a different one, but I don't know if she'd know about it. All right, so my immediate thought is, if she's a caring person, then she'd be like, of course I'd want to hurt a police officer. You killed somebody. But it's more likely, if this was gonna work, that it's gonna be, hey, you told me the truth has to come out. I know you know things. You can't live anymore.
This evidence establishes that the defending is lying, right?
Don't ask me to confirm your facts.
Sorry. This is my first time handling a case.
Well, let's make it a memorable occasion. With a penalty.
I have to give 2 subs. It's been so long since I failed this. I forgot that I have to actually give out money every time I fail this. What the hell? Are you kidding me? All right, well, those are my... listen, I've tried almost nothing, and I'm all out of ideas.
Okay. I could give one important, like, information.
No, I can't get hints. It is, it's
Okay,
a
no hints.
long-standing thing that I don't get hints, I don't get walkthroughs, I suffer
no
if I have
backseating.
to.
Nope.
Stop thinking about dicey dungeons. Shh. Shh. Listen, maybe things have to get dicey before I'm able to pay attention. There we go. Who's our lucky recipient? Lena, Kira, and Colton Altemeyer. Oh my god. I'm trying to think. Okay. Oh god. I still think it's one of these two. It's either that she doesn't know the victim or defendant, or it's that she has a reason to hurt a police officer. There's gotta be something. I can't, there's nothing here that proves it. Is it? All right, well, I'm gonna save first of all. Just because I can already tell that this is gonna be a hell of a time. No, the victim or the defendant. Is it because the police officer killed somebody? Oh, God fucking damn it. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this. This is gonna be a nice and easy stream. We're gonna be done in no time at all. This is gonna be utterly painless, of course. My fucking hubris. Oh my god. I just made money too.
Hey, it's me.
I came back from okay. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up, sir. You piece of shit. Oh.
Thanks for the gift sub. Here we go. Thanks for the gift sub.
Oh my god. What was the other one? Hold on, holding a grudge into this one. Okay, I'm assuming that's not her. That has to be Valerie, because it matches the hairstyle. And that's definitely not her. That has to be Valerie. So it's not like she staged it. Was I lucky I wasn't? Oh my god. Please don't tell me I'm that stupid. No. Wait. No, she wouldn't know. Wait, no, it doesn't matter if she took the photo. In the photo, it would appear... No. No. No, no, no! you!
Witness, I want you to look at this photograph you took.
Fuck you!
It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Yeah, it looks white!
Ah, you're talking about this scarf right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. The scarf the woman was wearing.
I've got her now. Just don't mess up.
Didn't realize we'd gone back to the clown circus case in terms of logic leaps.
But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
What? White?
All right, state your name and power.
What?
I am the Waffler. With my griddle of justice, I bash the enemy in the head, or I burn them like so.
Next. Hi, I am Pencilhead.
And I am son of Pencilhead.
We erase crime. 2 generations of... Right.
Yes, thank you.
I'd say there's potential.
White being the color of paper after you erase all the pencil on it.
This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me.
Objection! Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Objection! Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but...
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is...
Fuck, I'm gonna assume it was the photo? Because it looks white in the photo? Oh, shit, it says white scarf right there. Okay. It's either the photo or the note, and I'm gonna assume that because it says white scarf in here, I'm gonna go with this.
Witness, have you ever seen this note?
No, no, never.
Judge? Uh-oh. Did we lose?
Ah, sorry.
Oh.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason you would have.
I still can't tell if I'm getting penalized or not.
I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf?
Witness, you knew what this note said. It's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Ms. Foster?
Order, order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
did you say one more person?
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was...
This seems really obvious because we literally just spent the last 2 minutes saying that she knew, and she mentioned Valerie and Terry. So, there's literally no one else except her that could possibly know it. So I'm gonna assume we're talking about her.
Hang on there, kitten.
Oh no.
What is Mr. Armando?
Here, I made some special cafe con leche for you. I put in plenty of salt. I put in plenty of sugar. Drink it up before it gets cold. Don't be shy.
Why are you doing this?
Your brain needs stimulation. Drink some of this and then think it over again.
The hot man
knows me
called
too
me
well.
stupid. Why am I tingly?
Listen, keep messing up like that, and you're gonna get the judge mad.
Miss Faye, I'm angry. Don't just stand there and casually drink coffee.
Oops. I think it's too late. But Your Honor, there is one more person. There is a person besides Mr. Falls and the victim who knew what the note said.
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected.
Hold on, I have to give the sub because I'm a moron. I have to pay my sugar daddy. Also, thank you for the raid. There we go.
Awesome. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I can't get this wrong. I can't get this wrong. Okay, the only other person it could possibly be is her?
And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne.
First try!
Dahlia Hawthorne. I don't think I've ever heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name, right there.
Whoa, what's this? So who is this person, this, Dahlia Hawthorne?
Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime? Yeah, you don't mean...
Yes. She was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
Objection! You said she was killed. Was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course, people thought that she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off of Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
Objection! She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead.
Objection! But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now.
Son of a bitch! I knew it! I fucking knew it! I was like, wait a minute! I've seen this character model before! And I wasn't sure if it was the same name. Motherfucker! God fucking damn it!
Melissa Foster,
Next, you're gonna fucking tell me
believe that's
Armando's
the same
Godot
age
or some
you are.
shit.
Don't be
Objection!
ridiculous.
Even you couldn't... Miss Fey, you're not saying...
But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is, in fact, Ms. Dahlia
I'm
Hawthorne.
so fucking pissed that I only figured it out literally 2 seconds before the game told me. Ah! Sage, I'm an idiot!
What?
I'm an idiot! Exist.
Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
I understand. I can expose her true nature. I can turn this whole case on its head. Now is my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm.
Witness? Just who are you anyway?
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more.
Oh, I think we're getting like yes now.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets...
Your Honor, Miss Fey was looking kind of dumb with her finger and the thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. And I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far.
And they don't stop. You don't mean.
Yes. The prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all our witnesses.
What did he say?
Ah, it looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way. But then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't gonna say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade.
Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
But I thought she died 5 years ago. Ghost?
We thought so as well. But, well, as you can see...
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
Objection! Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder?
Objection! Really, Miss Fey, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you?
Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Fey must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Fey, do you have any evidence backing up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see,
It's the gem.
I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me.
Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, Kin.
Push me, Daddy.
The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
That wasn't me. It was this guy, the crazy coffee addict.
Objection! I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm feeling a
Care to
5-digit.
upgrade my gift sub to tier 2?
Ha! What makes you think they're empty, boy?
Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at a moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
The rashness of youth. How charming.
This coming from someone younger than me.
Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Fey, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne?
Hey, Edgeworth?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh god.
Is it not going to... Hold on. Something isn't working? Hold on. It doesn't let me...
No, you actually
I was
gonna...
trying to do it, and it won't actually let me pay.
No.
It actually will not let me pay. I tried to do it
Well, you didn't get a
sneaky.
question wrong. Don't do it yet.
I tried to do it sneak. No, I was trying to bribe you before I did the pick. And I clicked gift tier 2 sub, and I don't know what in Amazon is making it not take my money, but it grayed out the option to pay. It will not let me pay you.
Dang.
Dang. I've beaten the system. Capitalism is defeated. All right, I'm gonna have to just go through sheer fucking force of will. Let's go, baby. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
What's this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke?
If it helps me win, then yes.
If so, I clearly don't get the punchline. Well, Miss Fey?
Oh, that was
Oh no.
the rashness of youth.
Oh no.
The rashness of youth? Oh, what is your
Seems
point?
that diamond was worth
stereotype.
exactly the price of a tier 2 sub.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial.
Well,
Nor is there any need for any more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant Terry Falls, the Genshin Impact player.
No, I didn't play it.
That's all this course is. Oh God.
I was so sure. I was so certain. Are you kidding me? I'm so upset. Oh
Good
my
going,
God.
kid.
All right. Oh man, I was so certain. Oh. Okay, I hope. Yes, it was right before this guess. You just arrived at the moment of truth. Okay, whether you win or lose, it's up to you. Alright. I'm gonna read this carefully. Miss Faye, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? I am very surprised it is not the diamond. Oh, fuck. I'm actually scared. I know, I was so sure. Okay, I was hoping it would say like maybe it was a menage a trois with Terry or something like that, but there isn't anything obvious there. Who wrote this? Okay. See, now I'm confused because I know they said there's only 3 people that could have seen the note, but I don't know if that means... Oh my god. This is the only other one that makes sense. I don't know if it's correct, but like I can't... If the exact wording is to find the motive, this is the only piece of evidence that suggests, I don't know, something to be discussed, that there's info that can't get out. Probably what I said earlier, which was, oh, as soon as she says the whole truth has to come out, and she's like, oh, well, I can't let you do that, so I'm gonna have to kill you. So, sure?
The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth?
There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
Objection! A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was this secret that was so important? Where's your evidence?
Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne in Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony.
Well, testimony?
Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf?
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles.
5 years ago.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
Hmm.
Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. I've got this feeling so appealing for us to get together and sing, sing. Ring, 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 banana phone.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous!
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. And Miss Fay?
Yes, Your Honor.
As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to please be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again.
If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We still got that info. That ace up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was all staged.
That's right, it was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby.
Mr. Falls?
I'd do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by.
Yeah. Me and Dahlia. And Valerie too. Ooh.
Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret. Did you and Mr. Falls have a relationship?
Yes, as a tutor.
You were tutoring him? Mr. Falls?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Falls came to the house to tutor me.
That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14.
He probably came up with the kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy, you see.
Quite the clever fellow, that Mr. Falls.
Did I hear him right? Did he just call Mr. Falls a clever fellow?
I may be stupid.
I heard the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million.
Neighborhood.
$2 million?
It was still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk.
I get milk in bags. $2 million bag of milk? Oh, I don't know what to think about that.
The defendant demanded that her sister Valerie make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual.
By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth, why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on that mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape.
There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance to the mountain, he was ensuring his safety.
What a wickedly clever man that Mr. Falls is.
all your plan.
Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain and...
That was a dangerous thing to do, considering you were being held hostage.
Yes, but... Actually, that saved my life.
What do you mean?
You see, Mr. Falls was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. That's why my sister shot him. It was to save me.
I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment.
Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try and run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin.
Bloodthirsty grin? Oh.
And in the next instant...
I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. And just one little shove from behind. That was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river.
And that's why you hid your identity?
Yes, I only told my sister.
Valerie Hawthorne, eh?
Yes, she's the only one who knew about me.
Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years.
I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me again.
And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right?
Yes, my sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of.
That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all the paperwork would have been impossible.
She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I killed her? There's no way I could!
It's the moment of truth for this witness, too. Once the truth about the staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel she really is.
I don't get that reference.
I've just got to prove that the kidnapping was a hoax.
Oh man, like there is no... I don't know if this is gonna end up giving me a game over if I get this wrong. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. Was a raw... I thought that said rare. I thought it was misspelled rare. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. I almost want to say that the part of the bridge that's out is over the outcropping, where she would have fallen into that. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. Lost to Eagle River 5 years ago. Okay. Escaped from custody. I want to assume that it's, oh, she might kidnap me again, or he might kidnap me again, but he was sentenced to death, so she shouldn't be worried about it. Witness and photographed the incident on Dusky Bridge. Fell from bridge, no. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. Right now, the only thing I have to go on is... I wish it would mention something about the river. Because I do see there's that tiny little gap. But it depends on how wide it is. I don't trust it though, because like every time so far today that I have said, oh, it has to be this is obvious, I've ended up being dead wrong. Survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again. I wish it would mention something about the river. But my logic is... Okay, this could go one of two ways. Either, if he really meant to kill you, he wouldn't have just idly pushed you because the first gap goes you into the river. He would have made sure you fell onto the rocks. Or... But that makes sense! Okay, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. I guess the logic is... if he had actually pushed her off the bridge, if that had happened, what I am betting is that the first gap she would have fallen through is over the rocky outcropping. Or, I guess you could say the first gap is so close to the outcropping, because a lot of people who die when they do like dives off of waterfalls is because they end up smashing their entire body apart on the rocks that are hidden just underneath the base of the falls. So I'm willing to bet that there's probably a rocky outcropping right at the edge within that dark, the shallow water or whatever it is. So if he had actually shoved her, there is no gap that wouldn't have been over that rocky outcropping. So she would have had to deliberately throw herself over the side of the bridge. I don't know why I'm explaining my logic to this game like it's gonna miraculously decide I'm correct if I happen to be reasonable enough, but here we go.
You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe.
Thank you, game.
But it's true! I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it! It was Mr. Falls!
You know, the irony of this game is that when the music doesn't stop, that is when your heart does stop, and the other way around.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible.
Impossible?
I ask that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind, as you have claimed...
Oh, okay.
Instead of being carried away by the river, he would have been smashed by the bedrock below.
Minecraft.
A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible.
We're almost done. That's the I'm almost free music. Come on, baby!
Objection! Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then.
Objection! But it's 4 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in water level wouldn't have made a difference.
Ah!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
You're right. If the events occurred just as the witnesses testified, then the defendant couldn't have possibly pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see,
Objection! Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
Judge?
Oh, if that's true, she would have never fallen into the river. She would have fallen. It's fine. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct? I cannot read. Oh my God.
now that you mention it, I do remember now, when I fell off the bridge.
It's okay, Judge. These are American letters, not Canadian. It's a little different.
It's true, and I've been thinking about that $2 dicey dungeons.
My skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires.
You can't be serious.
Taz, I love how you said that.
Order! Order in the court!
It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Don't bring the music back. I wanted to be done.
Objection! Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat.
Just in case I have to
But it
retreat.
is the time to save. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Ms. Faye's assault.
What?
I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I am forced to say that's impossible.
Ridiculous! What's so impossible about it?
Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record.
Shit. Shit. Because your flawed logic contradicts the sentence of death. Incident. Held from bridge, no body found. I'm not sure. I don't know. Is it because the diamond would have made her heavier? No, they said a small jewel, so it wouldn't have affected that. Is it because he couldn't have shoved her because he was stabbing Valerie? Oh, shit. What's good for identification? Okay. That was... Wait, I have to remember if this was taken 5 years ago. I assume... Shit. I have to remember whether this was taken 5 years ago or not. But that's backwards. Okay, so the camera was on the lower left, which means he would have been standing to... She's closer to the area that's broken. So she wouldn't have been... That doesn't change anything about where she was shoved. Or maybe she wouldn't have... I don't know. I'm too stupid. I have to poop. I had coffee earlier today. Please let this be correct.
Your Honor, all of the answers are right here in this photograph.
Are they?
Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge.
Oh, they're way too high. There's no way that someone as tall as I get it. Okay.
They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there.
Objection! But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over.
Objection! So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm.
Ah!
And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range.
Ageism is quite uncalled for.
So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible.
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally.
What? What is this?
Objection! Indeed. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide.
Objection! Perhaps. But still, that's exactly what you did.
I wonder if Valerie planned on betraying them, and when Dahlia went to actually try and jump, that's what Valerie shot at and missed and ended up hitting Terry in the arm.
You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river.
I can't see the full post in chat, but I already know someone wrote, and then I fired, and then I missed.
Objection! Oh? Then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river?
The witness is still alive. That fact alone explains everything.
Oh, shit.
This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River.
I didn't get to save. Come on, Gem. Please. Please don't let me down.
5 years ago.
Please.
Something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day.
Oh, let's fucking go.
The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond.
No, it can't be!
Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack.
Oh, that's simply ridiculous!
Order! Order! Order!
Objection! Your Honor, 5 years ago the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
Listen, my wife almost taught middle schoolers. I know that they are capable of the worst things known to mankind. There is a reason why Tumblr took away access.
This woman is a demon.
She is a redhead.
And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
Objection! But she was a detective then! You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping?
Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the last 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that?
On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister, Dahlia. And then she told her what she was planning to do.
Planning to do?
She's going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note.
That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
Who is that? Laughing at a time like this?
Rich as hell, that is me. It's time for me to choose your path. The power of my salt stack can determine your payout cash. Will they rush down or mix a beat? Glitch you out or fly off screen? Salt power keeps my bed hand strong to guarantee you won't be free for very long. Time to scam your ass into the salty mines. Salty mines. Don't act like you know all of the matchups. The matchups. My arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm. I'll summon up the power of the salt hand.
Forgive me. It's just hilarious.
What? Witness? Is that you?
You amuse me, woman. Ms. Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence?
Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister.
Well,
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fey?
I don't know.
What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something?
How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise some certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense.
Of course you are.
Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool. Nothing I can do about it?
Ah. Without evidence, the trial is over. Who decided that?
Mr. Armando.
Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, the safe word is pineapple. Even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
Pineapple?
On the day in... Sorry. On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car, and then went to meet with him.
Her head's shaped like a pineapple.
Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There is only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is the one person who could testify to that demon woman's crimes?
I think I know the answer, but I kind of want to do the wrong one just to see what text we get.
Listen up. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's revenge for last time. Listen up. This is your last chance. Think it over carefully one more time. Take another sip of coffee.
Relax, Mia. This is easy, and you have cold brew.
Okay. I wonder what happens if you get it wrong twice. If he's like, nope, I'm not doing it. Case closed. Okay, I'm gonna assume there's only 3 people involved in this, and we've already discussed 2 of them, which means the third one has to be Terry.
Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
A new witness?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls.
Pendant?
There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all.
And his name is John Cena!
And that person is Terry Falls.
Damn it!
Sorry about that.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on all this?
Why not? The prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Oh my god, it keeps going.
Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million.
Was that in USD? I mean, that's not true.
Mr. Falls, there's only one question that I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne, or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, Dahlia, did you betray me? Uh, 5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry?
Dahlia! It's true! You are alive!
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth! The real truth! I believed in you!
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Leah.
I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial.
Oh, thank Christ!
Oh, okay.
Witness? I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's okay, I'm sorry. I just don't like how he looks at me with those big old eyes.
Congratulations, you managed to kill that boss, you see, the grinning colossus. You're the hero we all wish we could be. You made it through the tunnel, then you grabbed that fire on the wall. You jumped up above him, then you burned the rope and saved us all. You burned the rope and saved us all. You burned the rope and saved us.
Water! Please, water! Can't talk. Need water.
Ah. Oh well. I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
Wait a fucking minute. Who Terry Falls saw?
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you?
Objection! That's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial.
Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it.
John Cena.
You, kid. John Cena, that's right. Although you can't see him, he's in the court butt.
Court butt.
According to to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you?
It was raining. Already dark, too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Falls?
Eagle Mountain, that spot. Strong, strong memories.
Why did he just climb up? Could it be he's hiding something here? You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. You know, I gotta wait for a death sentence.
I'm sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question. To find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like the blink of an eye.
You were watching the car?
That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So, I was watching car.
What else were you expecting him to do?
Where did she get the photo from?
I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. A contradiction.
Judge?
Oh, that was muted. I wonder what was on the other side of that broken bridge anyway.
No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it.
Anyway, nobody came. No car, nothing.
Mr. False, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remember the face.
Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification?
Sorry. I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie.
What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Falls.
Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Got me the death penalty.
Were you satisfied with that answer, witness?
Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, trademark, dead.
But you just said that she isn't dead.
After Valerie talked to me on bridge, nothing left to live for.
How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on that mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do.
Oh, that woman. It wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right there! What more needs to be said?
Even if it means the death penalty. Even if it means taking the blame for murder. You'll still do whatever is necessary to protect her. Won't you, Mr. Falls?
I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her.
Hold on. It shouldn't be.
Looking good.
Mr. Falls,
Even if you can show he's lying, the poor guy will still be cursed. You'll still have to point out contradictions anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess.
I'm muted for some reason. I don't know how I ended up being muted. Oh, great. Okay, so, awesome. I'm smart. So anyway, what I was saying to myself, I mean, you probably saw it in the text. I am not sure. I'm not sure how I would prove this. I never put no body in no car. If we're trying to prove a contradiction, then we would show the crime scene photo. I watched my car from the bridge. I never put... Okay, well this seems the most obvious because if he did put her in the car, then this contradicts it. And if he didn't put her in the car, then this supplements it by saying, well, there was a body in the car. So if you're telling the truth, it couldn't have been you. Oh, come on. No.
Your Honor, what do you think of the witness's statement?
No. Judge?
I was muted again! Ah!
Listen, every time one of you is muted, you have to give me $5. That's the new rule.
Well, I don't think anything of it. How about you?
I guess I don't think anything of it either.
Good, then no punishment.
And we don't have a problem. We do have a penalty.
Fucking damn it.
If there wasn't a problem, couldn't you just let it slide?
I thought exactly! Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. I still think this is the phrase. I just don't know. Ugh. Bridge. Is it because he couldn't have been looking at his car if he was facing turning this other woman. So is it trying to say that he couldn't have possibly been watching his car the entire time? I see that it says it has a timer function. I think it's relevant, but I don't think it's relevant to these statements. I have to guess it's because he's not facing his car. So we're straight up just saying, oh, it's contradicting because you didn't watch your car the whole time. I don't know how this was right.
When you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
Huh?
Oh? I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Fay.
You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photograph. It's perfectly clear.
Oh, I get it now. There's no way that he could have been waiting and said that he didn't see anyone approach, because if she got there first and was on the bridge before him, then there's literally nowhere else she could have gone. I get it.
Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
I don't know. Have you guys ever hidden behind a rocky outcropping and spooked your friends and risked them falling off the bridge in fright? It's my favorite prank. Well, second favorite prank. I just can't describe my first favorite prank. That's just for my bros.
The victim at the end of the bridge.
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls? Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
Oh. I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place.
Did you go to this special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it on the base of a tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get.
This little bottle on a necklace is your memento? It's quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car.
No!
Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it.
I've still got a chance.
I still have infinite chances.
Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Falls?
Oh. What?
That's enough. Please.
What? Witness?
You're showing blood?
I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens, we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle.
No!
No! Stop the trial! Pineapple! We need a recess!
The safe word's too late. I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I didn't. I drank this.
No! We are so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence.
No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls!
Mr. Armando? Thanks for the coffee.
Oh.
Mr. Falls!
Holy shit. He's taking a nap in the middle of this important court case?
And so my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal.
Okay, but this means I made it through, right?
Maybe.
And I kept my perfect record. W, big W, no L. I did great.
I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face.
Unforgivable. That witch!
Mr. Armando.
We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten.
It's my fault! It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself!
Don't cry, kitten. You're gonna make my coffee all salty.
Why don't you make me all coffee?
Knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
Motherfucker! No! Fuck off! No! Right in front of my face! This entire time! Oh,
And
you
so it's
piece of
revealed.
Shit! I'm never going to recover from this!
Don't you get it? You can't cry yet.
Oh! What the fuck?
The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
I am so fucking hard right now.
Mr. Armando.
Now, does somebody have a napkin?
No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I, myself, got wrapped up in that case. Pineapple? Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. The kind of smile you'd expect to see from someone who just finished the final boss of Dicey Dungeons after only spending $2 to purchase it from the Nintendo Switch eShop.
Wait, the final boss or the DLCs that are completely for free?
It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. Oh shit! Oh shit! That was all of episode 4?
Yup.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yup.
Oh my god! I thought this was like a giant fucking flashback sequence before we actually got to like case 4. That was just all of case 4. What the hell?
Yep.
Yup.
All right, no looking. Hold on, hold on.
guys,
Where's
no,
my
no
thing? Where's my thing? Hide the window. There we go. You're not talking too loud.
X out!
Talking too loud. Cause I can't go to the title screen. What was the rest of that Salt Hand song? Rich as hell, that is me. It's time for me to choose your path. My influence over the bet, I'll rob you of that hard cash. Wait, I already did that. Everybody wants some more, but don't think that you're out yet. Oh, my influence over the odds will rob you of that upset. My guesses are statistical. My betting is deliberate. If I bust, then I'll hear it for weeks. My butthole clenches when two waifus meet. Dropping 20 million in a single match. Skewing the odds to hell with my salt hand. My odds. I'll summon up the power of the salt hand.
Bravo.
Perfect timing! Yay!
Yeah!
That is the end of episode 4.
Congratulations!
That was
Yeah!
That was perfectly fucking timed. Holy shit.
Dude, that was beautifully timed.
Oh my god. We made it. End of episode 4.
Yeah!
I'm honestly fucking impressed that after not singing that song for almost 5 years that I was able to mostly hold my notes. We are free. All right, can I say something since we lost out on the chance, if you guys will believe me?
Yes.
I was expecting that after we did the final, you guys probably caught on, which is that I was only doing music when the judges' eyes were open, but there was no music, so I didn't have to go into the menu and mute it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping that after we did the case-winning testimony, contradiction thing, whatever, I assumed there was going to be one last one where the judge was in that position. And do you want to know what I had queued up to play?
Oh no.
The
Oh,
50-second Switch release trailer for Dicey Dungeons.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I didn't get to fucking do it. I didn't get to do it because we ran out. I swear to God, that was the last one that I had prepped. Oh, that's so funny. Did you guys have fun? Did you enjoy yourselves?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So as you
Oh,
can
you guys did such a good job!
Oh my god. And,
thank
and as you could tell, like when we came back previously, things were a little sketchy from being gone for so long. But this time it was more streamlined, the music wasn't as obnoxious, the play-ins and play-outs worked fine, the cast was incredible as always. I got bait twisted twice. I lost like $30 on damn subs.
True classic Ace Attorney stream for the H's. Oh,
Love it.
so fun. Oh my god. All right, so we are gonna, what do we usually do? Do we do fan art first and then thanking the cast, or do we do thanking the cast first and then fan art? We usually finish with
Usually
fan art,
cast
don't
first,
we?
I think.
Yeah, I think that's the case. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get these correct without looking at the cast list that Color posted, because I should know this after so long. First of all, no thanks to me as Phoenix Wright, getting the last word despite everyone else doing the entire performance. Fuck me, I'm a spotlight stealer and I don't deserve this. That's cool, I'm glad to be here. All right, 200% nuclear as our Terry Falls. Oh, dude, I hope you stayed hydrated, but I love it. I loved the performance. I was almost, this is a discredit to you, but just because you had played up that voice so much, I was expecting it to just sound dopey the entire time. But every time he had that moment where he was chewing on the concrete ball, or that you were just making the effort noises, you still brought like this little bit of like, not dopey headed, but like thick gangster buster, like just the frame that his body had, and it fits so well. What a fucking powerhouse you were tonight.
Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it.
I was half expecting you to wait like 3 seconds and then go, thanks, but I wasn't Terry Falls. Just to
Swap places? You just didn't notice. Sorry, man.
Oh, that's true. He is Australian. He's already used to being a criminal.
Yeah, it's like, it's on the daily.
He's like, I'm already used to everything trying to kill me.
Jesus.
20-foot fall, that's nothing. You should see what I gotta do to go get a sausage.
40-foot
You ain't
fall
seen shit.
to a drop bear, that's nothing. They've done double that height to kill people.
Gotta watch out, they're a real hazard.
Color Brews as our Valerie Hawthorne, I believe.
Yeah, you guys really, please take the volunteer roles. It's great. It's fun.
I don't assume it's a cost issue at this point, right? Because, like, if anything, we would have inflated the prices even higher, but I'm kind of like Costco, you know? Like, the volunteer role is like the hot dog. I'll kill you if you try and change the price on me. Everyone deserves a chance to choke on their line delivery. So, but I hope to see more. I mean, it's also because we've had very few volunteers. This game has not been very kind about it. However, if we end up doing, well, we were talking about a couple different options for the next live dub. We were looking at, what, One Shot, we're looking at Spiritfarer, which I definitely have. There's probably all sorts of new games that could be good qualifiers that have come out in the time since we started doing these live dubs. So there's gonna be options, and we can definitely aim for a game that specifically has a constantly rotating cast, which is why I'm really leaning towards Spiritfarer, based on what I've heard, just so that we can get as many people in here as possible. But, Color, I always appreciate you stepping in. This isn't even related to this stream, but you have become such an integral part of my life in the last couple of years, whether it's fan art or stuff for my business or voiceover career or World Flipper runs or helping out with the streams. There are no words to express how grateful I am for your existence.
I'm gonna cry. Thank you.
On the other hand, Heidi. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Yo!
Wow.
No.
God damn.
Oh my god. What is there? Is this your first time voicing Dahlia? It's not.
No, I was in the first case.
That's why I'm surprised I didn't like clue in that it's like, wait a minute, this is the same person. But what else is there to say? Every time you switch between her sickly sweet smile and her sickly sinister smile, it's so instantaneous, and it's like every time her expression changed, your voice changed to match. So good. So fucking good.
Thank you for noticing.
Of course, you do very well with it. Jad is Jad. I don't know if you're still there. Give it up for our truly one-line volunteer. Woo!
Woo!
Hell yeah!
That's what it does.
It ain't a stream unless I have to remind the volunteer that their line is on screen. But you know what? I appreciate them all the same. Thank you for filling that spot. It actually sounded really good. I really enjoyed that performance. So, I see that you're still muted. I don't know if you're still there, but if you decide to pop back in, I'd be happy to give you a moment to talk. Mornal.
Hey.
Oh, God. Just like, I'm trying to think, there's one other character who I've never heard a bad voice for them across all the times they've been performed. I've not heard a bad Edgeworth, and I know I've said it a dozen times, I'll say it a dozen more times. I love the pacing you give your lines. I do. You are the straight man in the courtroom full of funny people, and I can hear it in the way that you deliver the words and how they flow into each other, and it's such a breath of fresh air. And I don't mean that in the sense of everyone else doing bad. I mean, for a character who is so iconic, you do so well in making it iconic without forcing the spotlight onto yourself.
Thank you, but I wasn't Edgeworth. That was my evil twin, Normal.
You piece of shit. My heart stopped for just a second.
No, but thank you so much. That's really, really sweet.
If it wasn't because of the clips that you've posted, I might have actually believed you, but you're not gonna get me tonight, motherfucker. So... Normal? It makes me think of Garfield. Yeah. It's like, that's Garfield and Normal. Like, Normal's the evil rival twin. Oh my god. But yes, I appreciate you. Tez, as always, I know that you're the one with the most hectic schedule out of all of us, so I'm happy that you got your spotlight. I'm happy that you were able to make it. I hope you didn't have to rush to make it to tonight's episode.
No, actually, I got off work at 4 instead of 5, so I was able to drive at a normal pace.
Oh shit! That's cool. I'm so grateful. Well, thank you for making it tonight.
Thank you.
Slicer, thank you for bearing with me every time you had to awkwardly pause with your eyes opening wide, but you played along, you were a great sport, and I certainly hope we'll get to hear you at least once more before the end of this game.
Of course, I am more than happy to always come back. No matter what live dub it is, I will always do my best to try and be here.
Awesome. Charmander, now that I know the secret of Armando, I actually am gonna say, because I know that this was a case where you had to fill in because I think our Deshaun or whoever it was wasn't able to make it the last couple of weeks, correct?
Correct.
This is true.
Is this now,
pure coincidence?
Is this an ongoing thing? Are they coming back the next time we do it, or is this?
I will check with them.
Okay.
But yeah, this was pure coincidence that this case, and entirely this case, he could not make it as Armando.
Even if it turns out that it shifts back to them starting on case 5, I want you to know, and I am not making this up, I am so glad it happened this way, because considering how character arcs can develop and how characters can get more grizzled over time, I didn't know anything about this case, but knowing that Armando would live with the pain of what happened during this case, I think it makes perfect canonical sense that he would sound slightly different and sound closer to you, more confident, more robust, more heroic in a sense, before the events of this case happened, to make him become more grizzled, more bitter, more baritone as he internalizes it. So I am so glad that it worked out the way that it did, because I genuinely think you were one of the, if not the best fit for Godot as he showed up in this case.
And I fully agree with that. The entire assessment of the growth into kind of carrying that weight and how that affects him later on, I fully agree with you there. And I'm glad that you appreciate how it came through.
So even if it doesn't turn out that we have you back for if he comes back in case 5, I want you to know it is not because you were not good enough. It was just pure coincidence, and you are a fucking god at playing this role type. So I'm so grateful that we had you on.
Thank you.
All right, well, now I will open up. I still have to save the fan art before we can start posting it. So now is the time if any of the cast would like to say anything or have any words they want to share. The floor is yours, because I'm going to need like 5 minutes to save all of this before we can continue on.
All right, can we give it up for Phoenix Wright for playing Himself, eh?
I thought you meant playing as in literally just playing the game. Like, we're pushing
I feel
the
like
buttons.
it's Phoenix Spirit, like, next to Mia, trying to make these decisions.
Mia's driving, but Phoenix is the dude with the GPS.
Yes.
Yo, did I tell you guys that I almost got, like, my car almost got fucking totaled without even getting out of my driveway today?
Excuse me, what?
So I went to go, this was almost one of those moments in life where it's just wrong place at the right time. But my wife has been spending all day, this fucking fan art. My wife has been spending all day putting together more of her workshop now that she's finally had the chance. And I offered to go get her food in Starbucks. And so I go to leave, I start to pull out of my driveway, and I happen to stop at the very end of the driveway, and I shit you not, as I start to apply the brake, I look to my right, and there's this other neighbor from our street barreling down the street at what must have been 35, 40 miles per hour. And it was only because I happened to already be starting to brake that I was able to panic brake fast enough. And I mean it sincerely, if I had been a split second sooner, they would have completely taken out the front side of my car.
Oh my god.
It was
The reaction times of a true fighting game player.
It was one of those moments where I like literally sat there for like 5 seconds afterward going, that almost fucking happened. So, and it would have figured too, because it would have been right after the convention visit and the fact that I finally had my savings building back up again. Like, I almost had like a mini mental breakdown in that moment because of that happening. So, I'm gonna stay indoors the rest of this weekend.
Good call.
Is there anything else that any of you wanted to say? Because I do have all of the fan art saved and I'm ready to go, but I want to make sure you guys have one last chance to speak up.
I don't know if Nuke or Tez have been looking at the chat, but I did want to say that you guys made me tear up and you guys did fantastic.
You.
Right back at you.
Aww. I can't
tell. Mia is everything I've wanted.
All right. Well, we've almost said it
real-
right. Go ahead.
Real quick, sorry. I just want to shill because my friend is still doing their October-long charity live
go
stream
ahead.
every day.
In fact, we can rate it at the end of the stream if you want.
They are not live anymore,
Okay,
unfortunately. They ended, I think, like 20 minutes ago. So I was like, shoot. But they are raising money for the St. Baldrick's Foundation, which is a awesome foundation. They are trying to stop cancer, all that kind of good stuff. And right now they're doing a whole stream every day sort of a thing over on the Quality Mistakes, spelled exactly how you would think it was spelled, channel. And they're really awesome. And I would highly recommend going to just check out everything that they do. And just donating some money, even if you don't want to stick around a whole lot. Donating money to the St. Baldrick's Foundation would just make me very happy. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Well, remind me again if it happens to be during a future episode or maybe one of my streams. I would love to raid them at least once to support them if that happens to align appropriately.
Sure, absolutely.
Anybody else? We do have a shorter fan art. We've only got 5 pieces tonight, but they're all great for different reasons. All right, so we're going to start off. I'll load both of these at once because they both happen to be from the same person. I believe this is Rune Wolf. Yes. Both of these first two are from Rune Wolf 25. Fan art. There we go. Oh, it only lets me do one at a time. So here's number 1. Boop.
Just a quick heads up, Heidi's in the waiting room.
Hi. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. And
Hey.
then this is the other one that we got, also from Room Wolf 25.
Oh, I'm back. Are we doing this one?
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You can do the one on the right first. That's the first one we loaded.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. I'm just a sweet princess that's going to burn your house down with a combustible lemon.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
And in my case,
Good luck with prosecuting the darkness, Edgy.
Oh my god.
I hope Edgy loves me. You know, it does
Thank
fit.
you, Runewolf.
Yes, thank you, Runewolf. It does make sense because Teba would have the bitterness that Edgeworth has. Our third one is from Octavia, Dramatic Art. Ba-ba-bum. Here we go. Beep. Oh, hell yeah. In cursive, too. Wait, did you draw that digitally? Wait, they're not in the cast. They're in chat.
Yeah, they're in chat.
Yeah. All right, whenever you want.
Have some cafe con leche. Your brain needs some stimulation.
But my heart's already stimulated.
Ooh, saucy. Saucy. There we go.
Saucy.
Drag that one out of the way. All right. Second to last is from a Vita 7. I really like this chibi design. Here we go.
Here, kitten. Have some coffee to give you some energy.
And I have to do something special for this last one. Hold on. There we go. I think it's right here. All right, here we go. I have to do something special for this. And this last one is also from Octavia. Image. Here we go.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Looking kinda dumb with her hand or
Stop
something.
lying
The shape
in your
of
testimony for 5 minutes. And in the morning, I'm born guilty. Get the hell out of my court!
That's a nice bridge. I like that bridge.
Some of you on the defense may die, but that is a sacrifice the prosecution is willing to make. I should probably stop the song before I get copyright
Yeah, before you
infringed.
talk over it, you're good.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Oh. Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? Well, let's get him to testify. Where do you live, Mr. Muffin Man? Drury Lane.
Now, don't ask him any questions when you don't know the answer already.
This piece of evidence contradicts the testimony. Not the gumdrop buttons. There's so many jokes you could make about
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my chest hurts. Oh, I think that's it for tonight, everyone. So, I will bid you all adieu. I will be hanging out with peeps tomorrow, but I believe I will be home in time for us to do, I believe it's more Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk. So, in the meantime, who do we have that we can support? I see Michelle Knotts is playing Luigi's Mansion 3, so that is who I will raid unless we have any recommendations from the cast or the chat for people that could use the support.
I'm all for raiding Michelle.
Yeah.
Is anyone playing Dicey Dungeons? You're right. That is brilliant. Let me see. 4 viewers. There are 2 people playing Dicey Dungeons.
Yo!
There are 4 viewers total watching Dicey Dungeons. We have Gamerring or McMuffins and 1H1D. So, first to 3 votes. McMuffins or 1H1D. And we will raid whoever gets 3 votes first. All right. Raid McMuffins.
Especially after that Muffin Man joke? Come on.
This is gonna blow their fucking mind.
It's gonna be great. Let's go.
Oh, this is gonna be fantastic.
Raid hype.
All right. Here is our raid phrase.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
If I haven't said it, I love you, Sean.
This is my favorite episode so much. All right, I love you all very much. I'll see you tomorrow, mayhaps. Good night, everybody. Let's raid.
Good night.
Bye.
Nice dungeons.